Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This video will be very different, very different. So you can see the laptop, you can see the cables, and you can see this, a USB. So if you put 2 and 2 together, you know what I'm going to do. Yes, today I will be installing Windows on this 15-year-old laptop. And it's not any Windows, and it's not only one Windows. This will be separate videos of me doing a lot of things with this laptop, installing a lot of operating systems. But again, hopefully this will be interesting because I wanted to do a video like this for a long time. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna start with the best Windows. It's Windows XP, Service Pack 3, 32-bit or x86, depends on which one you want to call it, because x86 and 32 bits are basically the same. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. But before we do, I gotta mention what this laptop is. I connected the keyboard, and also I connected the mouse because I'm not using tripod to hold my phone to record. I don't have the same skills as Michael MJD, which kind of led me to do this today. I've been watching Michael MJD for like a while now, and that kind of pushed me into doing this. So yeah, shout out to him and his videos. He makes wonderful videos. I'd say he does way better videos. He makes better videos than I can ever do. Now, it originally had 6 gigs of DDR3, but I gave the 4 gigabytes of RAM to a friend that needed it for a laptop that he wanted to give to his father, which was a little bit better than what I have here. And like it was a 3rd gen i5, I believe, or i7, but it had Intel HD, so yeah, it wouldn't have done my job anyways. But yeah, anyways. Now, this laptop normally runs Windows 7 Home Premium. When I got it, I installed Windows 7 Ultimate. So yeah, let's turn on this bad boy. Oh yeah, the fans go up because, it's a single fan, so this thing gets really hot real quick. Let's put this on. And yes, these are the apps I tried to use. And yes, Windows 7 still works fine even today. It still runs Steam. There are some hiccups here and there, but then again, I'm using 2 gigs of RAM, so it makes a lot of sense why that would be the case. And yeah, I did back up every file that I had in this into a different volume. So the one you see up here, the volume C, of course, that has 478 gigs of storage. That's going to be for multiple operating systems, and we're going to use 80 gigs of this. We're going to format it and use 80 gigs of it for Windows XP. So yeah, and then we're going to use the remaining for a few more other like operating systems, which I've calculated. But yeah, anyways, let's find the one set up to USB, I believe. I mean, you guys can't see it, right? Let me just zoom this in. Yeah, whatever. When set up from USB, there we go. Yeah, really a tripod would do a very good job, way better than this, but it is what it is. So anyways, let's click this, go in here, computer, G volume, this one, Windows XP Professional, select folder, accept. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Damn. So to kind of put Windows XP on USB, and this is for old hardware. Like modern hardware doesn't have the, the ability to run XP anymore. But this is if you have like an i7 4th gen or an i7 3rd gen, or maybe some Core 2 Duos or Core 2 Quads. How you want to install XP on a USB, or sorry, put it on a USB. It's not just bashing the Windows XP files into it, like copy and paste, whatever. What you have to do is get Win setup from USB, which you can just search it on Google Chrome. You download that, you extract it, install it, or whatever. It has to look like this, right? So, and then there's Windows XP. You can get Windows XP from anywhere. I mean, you can even buy the CD if you find it for a cheap price, which you can't. I got this Windows XP installation file from archive.org, which you can just write down Windows XP Service Pack 3 32-bit on Google, which it will show up. So yeah, and you see this, right? What you got to do is come to WinSetup from USB, open WinSetup from USB. It depends. This is a 32-bit executable. This is the 64-bit executable, and it really depends on what operating system you're using. So if you're using a 32-bit operating system, you have to go with this. If you're using 64-bit operating system, you have to go with this, right? So I opened this since I have a 64-bit operating system. And make sure you have your USB connected when you open this program, and you select the USB that you put in, which it already has, since I only got a single USB connected to it, to the laptop. And then you find the file that you extracted from the zip Windows XP installation file. So which I extracted here. This was originally a RAR file that I extracted into this. And, you enter in the directory that the files are in. You accept it. You do this. Oh yeah, this part. So this originally, you see this bootable options. So it's normally on WinPE v2 or whatever, bootable boot manager CC4, which we don't want that since we're installing Windows XP. So you have to select XP, bootable NTLDR, and then this has to be on NTFS, I believe, if I didn't lose it. I mean FAT32. I mean, man, it's been a while. Like the last time I did this, like I formatted the USB, but I didn't do this, and the last time I did install Windows XP was like back in 2020, 2021-ish. I had an old computer back then, a Phenom computer that made me want to install Windows XP on it instead of 7 for some reason, which was memory limitations. Anyways, after you've done this, also renaming this, let's rename it to XP 32-bit, or not 32-bit, SP3. There we go. And then you press the this here, which is prepare drive. You hit OK. Oh, by the way, make sure whatever you had on USB to be backed up before you do this. Hopefully you're not doing it like this. I hope you backed up everything from the USB, or just make sure the USB is empty. It has nothing in it. I mean, even if it has something in it, make sure it's not important, and then do this, because this, formats it. Now, after doing that, well, what the hell was that? Anyways, if you want to test it in a Q emulator, I believe, you can do that, but I don't want to, because I don't know. I've done it a million times back in the day. So you press go, and then you wait for this to be finished. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait. See this? Job done. Okay, that's good. Now what we're gonna do, thank God this is a 32 gig USB, we're gonna throw all of this, right? All of this, copy all of this I'm gonna copy them. Who knows, I might need them again. And make a folder. Let's call it, what do I call it? Files. Let's just call them files. Let's paste them in here. And we're gonna wait for that. Thank God we got SSDs nowadays. Like, back in those days, things were really slow. I mean, you guys would even say, why install Windows XP? Like, why not install Windows 7 on Premium instead? Just do that single fun video. Well, the truth is, I'm installing Windows 7 for fun, nostalgia, and other factors that, you know, people install Windows XP for. Like, Windows XP runs a lot of old apps, a lot of old games, a lot of old hardware related stuff. Yeah, like, I mean, there could be these scenarios where I'm trying to play a game, but I can't do it on my modern computer. You know, there's that. Or there's something that was supported up to Windows 7 and it can't run on Windows 11 because 11 doesn't do any job like Windows 10 could do. Like, 11 and 10 are separate operating systems. 11 has more issues than 10. I can't believe I'm even saying that. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm installing all these Windowses for fun. I did want to install Vista, but Vista, in my opinion, needs its own video because I don't need to install it on this hardware to understand what it is, because I know it's basically Windows 7, but I never used it. No, it's one of those operating systems that I didn't use. I do want to use it at some point. I do want to install it and see what's so different about it. Why people even hated it, and why they like it now all of a sudden. So yeah, there are those. You know, if you want me to do it, I will do it, no problem. But, you know, anyways, we're done with that. Oh yeah, whoa, wait, I forgot about this. I gotta take this because if I don't, this thing will overheat like 90, 80 degrees Celsius. Even though I have a good thermal paste applied into it, which wasn't cheap. Anyways, I think we're done. Yeah, there is nothing else we can do. And I'm gonna say my farewells to the bad installed version of Windows 7. I don't know if that's how you should call it, or you should just call it something else, because it doesn't do shit. Like, I don't know if it's Microsoft killing Windows Update, or just the laptop having 2 gigs of RAM, I don't know. It's not slow. My problem is it doesn't run anything that came out during the time when Windows 7 was still being supported. So yeah, that's my concern. So yeah, anyways, let's restart. Hopefully I know what key to press for the USB menu to pop up. Because it's been a while since I went into the boot menu of this this laptop, so I don't know what button that might be. It could be F1 or F2, depends. Oh, it's F2. Oh wait, there was a password on this. Right. It's F2. Come on. Huh, I just pressed F2, what? Well, that's weird. Oh, wait. That's the BIOS, right? Oh, there we go. Escape. Huh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, boy. I pressed escape. weird. Why didn't it work? Oh, there we go. What was the password on this? Oh, it didn't have any password. It just pops up, right? So yeah, oh yeah, the USB, yeah. Well, that's interesting. I could have sworn that never happened before when I installed Windows 7. Alright, that was a long time. That's actually weird. Normally that shouldn't happen. Did I have to press something? Like... Oh. My keyboard doesn't respond anymore. Okay, that means it's time for me to... It's time for me to... kind of do that. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Let's press F2. Why did I press F2? That's gonna go to the setup. Oh, sorry, BIOS. Sorry for the bad view. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, so it had a fluke. It had a fluke. I didn't know. Alright. Auto detect. Hang on. So... let me see. Auto detect, use F6, SATA driver, fire disk. I believe it was this. Oh, yeah, okay. So what do we do? Second part of Windows XP, setup boot first, internal disk. I think it was either this or the other one. I just so I didn't mess it up, so I hope I pressed the right button. Chose the right option. Please don't blue screen. I know it's already on the screen is already blue, but like BSOD. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. There we go. This partition setup program prepares Microsoft or Windows R XP to run on your computer. To set up Windows XP now, press Enter. To repair a Windows XP installation using Recovery Console, press R. To quit setup without installing Windows XP, press F3, which we won't. We're just gonna press Enter. And hoping for the best. I think it was this. Yep, yes, got it. Now, delete partition. L. It's been a while. Now create partition. Now this is 4,890. No, 890. 489,000. What is it? 504. So we're gonna lower that to. Let's see. Can I? No, I can't. So, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5. Instantly 5 numbers. So, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much is that? Oh, wait, right. That's it. So that's 80,000 megabytes. That's 80 gigs, right? So what does it say? The minimum size for new partition is 8 megabytes. The maximum size for new partition is 489,504. I knew that. I feel like I should go a little bit higher because, you know, Windows XP is like 1.5 gigs. The programs would be about 15 gigs or 14 gigs. I mean, I don't know. Do I need to do that? I mean, 80 gigs was what people normally had in their Windows XP, Windows 2000, Windows 95 machines, which was a lot back then. So therefore, I'm just gonna use 80 gigs. Whatever, I'm just gonna use 80 gigs. Alright, there we go. The remaining 409 gigabytes will be for other operating systems. Anyways, let's press enter. Am I pressing right? Am I at the right partition? Yes, I am. There we go. What does it say? Format the partition using the NTFS file system, which is quick, and the slow one. So which one I'm gonna go through? I'm gonna go through the quick one because, yeah, I don't want to stretch it out, you know. But yeah, this is how Windows XP installation looked like. You know, I'm telling this to those who never had XP in their life or just never used it. The thing is, even for me, it's kind of weird because I was born in 2005, November 8th, 2005, and the weird part is I was using Windows XP when I was like 4 years old, so 2009. Not 4 years old, 3 years old, or 4 years. It's so confusing because I remember I used my father's computer, which was a Pentium 2, I believe, or a Pentium 4 by then. I mean, it was Pentium 2 at first, but then he upgraded to Pentium 4 at some point when I didn't exist yet. So, anyways, I used Windows XP, and it was so freaking awesome, man. Like, even if it was slow, it had, you know, when you turned on those old computers were really amazing, man. And it really works with Windows XP because you turn on the computer and it has this big chungus fan noise that, oh man, I really love it. And then there's the Windows XP startup. It's just, I really loved it, you know. And it's one of the reasons why I remember Windows XP as like the best operating system. It's because of the memories I had and just how good it looks. Like compared to modern operating systems, compared to Mac OS, compared to Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8, 8.1. I mean, I did use Windows 8 or 8.1, I believe, but it's its own video, and you know, I just have to elaborate on that a lot in a single video because it takes that long. It was a nightmare for me. Unlike Windows 7 and XP, they were pleasant. So yeah, I haven't used Windows 95, by the way. I do want to use a 95 machine and a Windows 95 operating system, but you know, if you want to see that, it's not gonna happen here, like for the time being. Anyways, the setup's done. I'm just gonna press enter. We're starting computer. But yeah, anyways. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Why was there two Windows XP operating systems? That was weird. There we go. Oh wow. Even our USBs work. It just shows that USB 2.0 belongs to the XP era. I mean, it's Service Pack 3, so makes sense USB 2.0 would be supported. So yeah. Anyways. Man, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen this in a long time. Man, 4 years. 4 years. Like, freaking hell. 4 years, man. It feels like a long time. Ah, dude. Brother. You guys have no idea. Like, I hope we hear the music that's gonna play out after all this. I hope you can, because there are some instances where, like, if you have a newer hardware, the sound doesn't work, the sound driver doesn't work, so you can't hear the theme, the music, or whatever. And my camera loves to not focus. Well, sorry for that. Anyways, hopefully we can hear the music, which it really just shows how much ahead Windows XP was. The music just you know, gives you the feeling like we're in a new century, the new era, the new world, the future is going to be bright, you know, and all that stuff. That's what 2001 felt like, man. I mean, I didn't live those days, but people that have will say it was just a different time. I'd do anything to time travel to like those days, because it was simple, you know, there was no TikTok, there was no YouTube Shorts. I mean, there was no internet. Like, internet wasn't as popular as it is today. Get support for the latest hardware and software. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this a lot. I mean, should I change? I do want to change the time, but not the language. So, you know what? Screw it. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Now, this is... oh, the name. I'm just gonna call it... oh, a key, right. Oh, great. I forgot about this. I forgot about this. And this is Service Pack 3 Professional, right? Hang on. Oh, dude, I forgot. Alright, there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna go with this name. I don't know if that is gonna show up on my, as my, you know, username on the computer itself or just the internet, but it's gonna be interesting. Alright. I'm gonna let that be. It's 11:02. That is correct. It's 11:02. It's not PM. It's AM. All right. What do I gotta find a country that's close to mine. Oh wow. Wow. That's no, wait. Don't. Man, I'm losing it. So I guess I'm going with one option. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna adjust that. So next, I mean, that's the closest I am to getting the time right. I guess it's still not good enough. I mean, Russia is far away from where I live. What is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna touch the internet stuff. But yeah, man, this really takes me back to, what, 4 years ago when I was installing all these operating systems on my computer. I was like, I want this, I want that. Oh wait, I can use XP even if I have 4 or 2 gigs of RAM, because I had a lot of speed problems. Like, I had a lot of slowdowns on 7. I was like, I gotta use XP, and you know, it was kind of a good excuse for me to do so, because I really love XP. You know, it's a good operating system. It was a good operating system. I think you can still use it to this day for, you know, things that you want, such as, you know, playing some games that you could run on XP without needing to fix it, or you know, without problems. You know, it's really great. Or running a software that just doesn't work on 10 anymore, or sorry, never worked on 10 or 7, or even Vista. Games from the time when XP was around ran smoothly on this operating system, on Windows XP. So, if we were talking about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the original, which I will play on this, I don't care what anyone says, I want to, like, play this game and put it on YouTube. And on this specific laptop with this operating system. Like, how sick would that be? And you know, games like that, they run perfect on a hardware like this and an operating system like this. So yeah, like, why is there 2 XP professionals? It's really weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, please, sound driver, please work. I just want to hear that music. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna add it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Well, I guess I'm adding the music. Oh, man. Welcome to Windows XP. I'm here to help you set up your computer. Yes, sir. Let's press next. I guess turning on automatic updates is worth it, yep. I mean, I don't know. It's a recommended thing, so I don't blame it. Oh, who will use this computer? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna call it this. Oh wait, wrong button. Wrong button again. Oh, I pressed a different button. Next. Thank you, congratulations, you're ready to go. Thank you very much too. Helper, whatever. I don't know what the name of the freaking question mark guy is on this computer, on this installation. I don't know what he's called, man. Give me a break. Holy. Ah, man, this takes me back. Oh, the screensavers. Oh man, that was so awesome. Back in those days, like, screensaver was like the best. By the way, where is oh, there it is. Oh, 1024 by 768. Alright. I'll take my chances with this, and I think, yeah. So when you don't have drivers, this is how Windows XP ran. For those that don't know, this is how it goes. But yeah, 4 years later, Windows XP. Is it usable to today's standards? I'd say, like, if you wanted to watch a YouTube video, you could. You could. I mean, you have to have a system that's as old as, like, a 4th gen Intel CPU with, like, 4 gigs of DDR3 at best. If you just want to run XP, if you want to dual boot, I'd say 16 gigs of DDR3 plus XP's a support GPU for Windows XP, and a separate storage, which I wish I could have, but I can't because I love to keep the optical drive in. It helps me to, you know, it helps me watch my DVDs, see what's inside them, and all that stuff. Anyways, man, this UI, oh my god, this picture, man. You can't blame me if I love these old pictures, profile pictures. Man, those were the days. Oh boy. I'm just gonna put this soccer one. It's my favorite. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna have to install drivers, which, honestly, that's how XP was back in those days. So yeah, I guess Legacy Update, we can use it because we have Service Pack 3. We can't use Internet Browser. Let's skip this done though. Yeah, so for those who don't know, Driver Booster still works on Windows XP, which is weird, honestly, but who can blame them? Like, there are a lot of people who use XP to this day. Even the government uses XP. So yeah, you know, it is really interesting to see that there are some things that still work on XP even today. I mean, the driver booster that I'm using is driver booster version 11 or driver booster 11. And I'm saying this if, you know, driver booster 12 doesn't support XP anymore. So everybody can know, including me. So if I wanted to install XP on a different computer, I would know in the near future. But yeah, driver booster works, no problems. And can install drivers in a matter of seconds. It says i7Q740. I mean, it's either a 740Q or a 740QM. Like, that's how they call it. And one thing about these old laptops is that you can change their wait, what does it say? Scan failed to connect to driver booster scan server, please. Okay. I mean, if it can fix the no net connection, please try to fix it by clicking detect. I mean, we don't have internet for. I mean, this used to work when offline. That's weird. Okay, so all right. So I was proven very wrong. Very, very wrong. Let's see. Not scanned yet. Oh, I see. So that's weird. That used to work a lot back in my day. Or did I hallucinate that? Hang on, I got an idea. I actually got an idea. Damn. Why didn't I use this? Alright everybody, look what I got. I don't look at as much as before. This driver pack solution. It's got, oh, hang on. Driver pack solution. This CD, or sorry, DVD 9, has got everything I need. And thank God I have the optical drive. Yeah. Thank God I have the optical drive. Whoever said in their lifetime that DVDs were bad, they were wrong. Because there are things that you could have that might be helpful if you want to install old things or old drivers on operating systems that don't have internet drivers anymore. Or I don't have, or sorry, me or that person didn't have an internet driver for it, or couldn't find it on the internet and, you know, had to spend hours because he didn't have this DVD. Regardless. Finally. Now I can prove my theory that optical drives are useful even now. What the hell? Right as I say that, yeah, it just comes out. I mean, I did replace the optical drive for this. The other one was broken. And this could be a problem with, I don't know, the new optical drive. Oh yeah, it's speeding up. There we go. I should have used this though. I just spent like half an hour or something on basically doing nothing. But I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I mean, it's XP. I mean, I should have expected kind of like a challenge, because that's how things worked back then. Because you know, you couldn't install via the internet. Internet wasn't that popular back then like it is today. So installing drivers was painful because you had to go through DVDs, CDs, and hell, DVDs weren't that common back then. So CDs, you had to, you know, use your computer components CD. You know, when your motherboard came with a CD, you had to use that. Your graphics card came with a CD, you had to use that. You know, that's how things went back then. Like, there was no automatic online driver installation. And the same thing goes with 7, by the way, because 7, when I installed it, it didn't have any of the drivers, like internet drivers. I could be remembering wrong. I mean, I installed Windows 7 like 6 months ago on this thing, so there's that to take into consideration. So yeah, anyways, but yeah, just installing drivers in general, it was painful back then. It still is to this day, because, you know, there are times when companies just bring out a crappy broken driver that will kill your GPU or something, or CPU. I'm talking about AMD and NVIDIA, but we can add in Intel while we are at it. So anyways, I'm not gonna install all of this. I just want to install the network, the Wi-Fi, because we're using DVDs, and DVDs are kind of slower than hard drives when it comes to installing drivers. Besides, this program is kind of broken, as far as I can tell. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a Qualcomm. I didn't think Qualcomm went as far as Wi-Fi drivers. I thought they were just making ARM CPUs for phones and a bunch of other tiny techs. I didn't think they would be popular in laptops back then. Holy. Alright. Oh, we need the audio. But it's from 2013, 2015. I mean, what can go wrong? I really don't know. There are two of them for some reason. Alright, let's install the Wi-Fi. Please, let's just get into this Wi-Fi shenanigans, because man, what a pain. It's either gonna take 10 minutes, or it's gonna take 2 minutes. It's just up to the optical drive at this point. But then again, I'm installing one driver, and that's the internet driver. Alright, there we go. Do we have? Yes, we do. Wow, what a bunch of drivers. Holy gazinga bazinga, jeez. There are 46 device drivers outdated. I guess what can I do? Update now, I guess. Hit OK, and, you know, wait for all this to download. And while that happens, I really want to roam around with Windows XP here. But then again, there could be problems with that. You know what, I'm just gonna wait until it finishes. So, sorry for that, guys. I mean, I'm still installing drivers. So as far as I know, we're gonna transition to a few hours later, well, an hour later. I mean, my phone has overheated and it's at 22%, and damn, that's hot. Alright guys, after I believe an hour, we finally finished the drivers. We finished installing the drivers. Now, that's technically true. We still haven't got the NVIDIA drivers. You know, well, we got sound. That's good. So NVIDIA drivers, as in, you know, the GPU drivers, you know, those are important. We gotta get those. Oh, it's booting up. Forgot. Hard drive. Oh man, that sound. It's been a while. Take a tour of Windows XP. I wonder what this is. I'm gonna go and see that off camera though. Oh man, it's been a while. So let's check out properties and make sure. Oh wait, found it. List of modes, 110 Hertz. What the hell? Wait, 110 Hertz? This monitor that the laptop has, which is really great, and I forgot to mention it. Yes, it's 1366 by 768, but the refresh rate is 120 Hertz, which when I got it really shocked me because I was expecting a 1080p 60 Hertz, but they gave this, and it's great. It really is great, smooth. What can we do? What else do we have to do? Bringing driver booster down and doing the only thing that a person can do. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, that sound, man. That always gets me. My pal. There we go. And as far as I know, it's that. And then we got legacy update. We can install legacy update, which what does it say? Embedded 2009. Huh. Do I want those? The answer would be yes if I want to open anything newer than 2013-ish. I'm gonna come back to it later, but right now we're just gonna install the normal stuff that we got. So yeah, and if you guys don't know why I'm installing Legacy Update, is because Windows Update is dead on XP, Vista, and I believe last year it also died on 7. So yeah, I guess you could say it's a necessity now to install this thing, which I wish we didn't, but it is what it is. It's using Internet Explorer. Like Legacy Update should use like whatever browser that there is. That's like the default browser now instead of Internet Explorer. But whatever. It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, checking for the latest updates for your computer, which I think my computer is quote unquote on like the latest version of Windows XP. So, oh yeah, by the way, XP stands for experience. A lot of you say XP in Minecraft and other games out there. XP means experience. So, yeah. If you didn't know, now you know. I don't know how old you are. Don't feel bad. People doesn't say what it means or what it really stands for. I mean, it makes sense, right? With Windows, like this Windows was originally called Whistler. Windows XP was originally called Whistler, and then they changed it to XP or Experience because there were a lot of people back then who experienced Windows. It was a fresh start for those who experienced the Windows operating system, from 9X and the older NTs, and also a warm welcome to those who never used an operating system in their life, or Windows in this case, and they were Mac users for all these years. There are scenarios where a Mac user uses Windows for the first time, or a guy who never had a computer uses Windows for the first time. And the thing is, my parents are so comfortable with Windows XP and 7. They couldn't, my mom couldn't use Windows 8, for God's sake. My mom couldn't use Windows 8 or 8.1, whatever it is. She was pissed off. She was like, install Windows 7 on this laptop. Not this laptop. I had a different laptop that had a AMD A4-6210 with an AMD R3 Radeon graphics. Yeah, it was a shitty one. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, you computer tech enthusiasts. So yeah, like if they ever wanted to use a computer, they would lose their mind. I mean, it's shocking to me because they can use an Android phone, which I guess Androids didn't change much throughout the years. And in terms of use, they're the same, but in UI they have kind of changed and added new things. Download and install. I mean, the thing with me is I really don't like Windows 11 or Windows 10 or even 8 to even say. I like Windows 7, and I feel like the last operating system was 7. The later ones weren't even Windows anymore. They were just Microsoft OS, in my opinion. Which I know, you could say the same thing about Windows 7, XP, and the older operating systems, but those operating systems tried to innovate, tried to, you know, make sure that, like seriously, the developers were really thinking about making operating systems, you know, back then easy to use, and they gave it a lot of customizables, which by today's standard, that doesn't exist anymore. Like these days, we don't have that anymore. I don't know if I should install Embedded 2009. I mean, because of the 2 gigs of RAM, I could be messing up something. I mean, for the video, I'm gonna give it a shot. Who knows? But yeah, this is what. Yeah, this is Windows XP. And Bliss, I really like Bliss. I'm never changing this. Like, this is my favorite desktop background picture in any Windows, except 7, because that also was memorable to me, to, you know, a lot of points. Like, I don't know how to say it, but I love the older operating systems for some reason. Like, all older Microsoft Windowses were just awesome. And Windows 10, I know people say it's good. I have some, you know, mixed feelings about it. 11, I just hate 11 all the way through. But yeah, anyways. What is it saying? Clear all. Microsoft XP Embedded. Do I install these? Holy, there are tons of software. I honestly don't know what to do here. Alright, let's install updates. 178 gigs? Sorry, 78 megabytes? Holy. So yeah, I could show a quick SpongeBob montage in 3, 2, 1.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, I am back. So this is done. Now we can restart. Can I? Oh wait, I can't. Okay. Restarting now. Restarting. That took a long time. What is it saying? Yeah, next. But I didn't expect myself to run out of storage. I mean, I got, what, 256 gigs of storage? Doesn't make any sense for me to run out of it so easily. But I guess I am me, because I take a long time in these videos. I feel like this should have been live streamed, but then I wouldn't be able to do other things that I have, you know, that I do day to day. So there's that. And also I have to finish the Tomb Raider live stream. I don't know when I'll do that, but man, I gotta finish that game. That game is amazing. And the thing is, where I come from, you know, I come from a country that fell off by like 40 years, and people have been using old stuff. And you know, when I saw a VHS, I saw VHS, I saw DVDs and CDs. I was like, these are our top tier technologies. These are our top tier techs. All right, these are the modern technologies. I never thought they were old technology. I thought they were new. You know, because 2010, you saw VHS in 2010, that would be normal, but nowadays it's just rare. And you know, when I saw VHS, I was like shocked. And the thing is, my childhood videos, you know, the videos of me when I was a baby, was recorded on VHS, and that really just is so uncanny and all that stuff. But anyways, all that aside, this is it, I guess. I mean, what else can we do in this computer now? I mean, we are gonna dual boot in the next part, I believe. Now we're gonna install Windows 7. I'm not going to install Ultimate, and there are many reasons. And you know, the truth is, this system ran on Home Premium. That's the first reason, and the truth. And I got the key. But anyways, another thing that I wanted to say. Another reason that I wanted to clarify about why I'm going to install Home Premium is that I always used Ultimate because I thought it was the ultimate version of Windows 7. But the truth is, every edition is great. You know, every edition of Windows 7 is great. And I feel like Home Premium is enough. Ultimate is basically for computers that are powerful enough. And this laptop, in my opinion, doesn't have that power. It's got an old hard drive that's 71 RPM, that's like 2 years old. So the hard drive was swapped out. It had something else, but I don't know what it was. The buyer didn't tell me. And you know, even bringing this laptop back to life is a lot on its own. And that's what I've been doing for the past 6 months. And you know, let me zoom out a little bit. This laptop, this laptop wouldn't boot. It would not boot. You know, it really wouldn't boot. It would boot up to like Windows 10, which the original owner had. It would shut down and then start back up. And the problem with this laptop was there are 4 memory slots. 2 of them are faulty, the other 2 are okay. Now, there is another thing, such as the GPU overheating, the CPU overheating because of single fan. The thing that I'm trying to say is, I'm really going to say this, not every hardware is gonna be there forever. They're not gonna be usable like forever. They're at some point are going to be destroyed or be annihilated or be, you know, they're gonna reach their end. Just like how us humans reach a certain age and we, you know, pass and go into, you know, the afterlife. So, and this was the case with 90s hardware. That's really the case. It's happening. You know, they're really being, they're dying. You know, and you know you can't find the parts for them anymore, unless they're refurbished or it's I believe an NCIX, or what was it? Oh wait, it was Nexus, right? Nexus? There's this company that sells old hardware computers to manufacturers, or sorry, factories that use these old hardware and they can't move on. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's it for today. I could have done more. I mean, I'm gonna leave it to you guys if you want me to do anything on Windows XP. As long as it's not going to affect the operating system and it's going to be something that you guys can enjoy. Any games that you guys can give me to play on XP, which I haven't played. Like, I played Fear, if you're going to say Fear. I didn't play Crisis. I might do that on this system specifically, even if it's going to be like medium to high settings or low to high settings. I really don't care. I want to try Crisis, but you know, that's up to you guys. If you want me to play any old games that are games that came out during, you know, the XP era and during the late 90s when MS-DOS wasn't the big game anymore, you know, the video games had their own game engine. I'm gonna try that. I don't know if MS-DOS could run on XP, you know, MS-DOS games, I don't know. I just heard rumors or just heard something in one of those videos that I watched. But yeah, that's it, guys. This is Windows XP in all its glory on a laptop, and how long has it been since its release? 23 years, I believe. Almost 23 years, I think. Or did we surpass it? I don't know. It's been 23 years. That's all I can say. And do I recommend anyone installing Windows XP in 2024 or even beyond, if that's even going to happen? My answer to it is, it depends. You know, because for modern day task and use, that's a no. I mean, if you're the government, I can see that there is no to you because you're working in the government. You have to use them. You have to use this operating system. You don't want to lose these files. Whatever. There's a program that you can't run. I can understand that. And then when it comes to normal users, normal day-to-day people, you know, like us, we go around our days. We use computer. We play games. We look. We surf the web, as Venom would put it, and those kind of stuff. I don't think you need to. But if you want to play old games, if you want to run old software, old game engines, yeah. I mean, there are some game developers out there using Windows XP to make some games that don't have the best graphics, but they have the best gameplays. Like, there are those people. And then there are fan games that you make, that are old. There's Streets of Rage Remake. I mean, the thing is, Streets of Rage Remake might be, might still be developed on a Windows XP machine in Spain somewhere. I mean, the game started development in 2003, and Windows XP was a big game back then. So, yeah, I mean, if you got something that needs the x86, or just needs Windows XP, or the only operating system that the program is supported by is Windows XP, then sure, you can go ahead. But I have to warn you guys, if you buy computer components, not laptop, computer components, to run Windows XP, make sure you buy them at a reasonable price, or get an office computer that has like a second or third generation CPUs, or maybe even fourth if you think fourth generation is good. I feel like Core 2 Quad or Phenom would do, because Windows XP runs on basically everything. I mean, if it had support up to date, it would still run on even the most crappiest ARM-based system. And I'm not joking. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of respect for XP. I wish Windows XP had continued, even if it sounds stupid. They could have patched out the issues. I mean, they could have gave it to a different company to do the security updates, the supports, I don't know. I mean, I hope someday we can see a fan project that starts this and, creates an operating system that's called XP Remake or Windows XP Windows XP 2 or something. XP 2 doesn't sound bad, but I'm not good with names. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, I know this video was kind of weird and boring to a lot of you, but to those who watched till the end and they really enjoyed it, please subscribe. I do want to do Windows 7 next. I wish I did Windows Vista, but I feel like if I do that, I won't be able to do Windows 10, which I want to do. I want to do either Windows 10 or I want to do Windows 10 then 11 because I want to do Windows 11 then 10 because I want to see how this system would run on Windows 11. Because there is no video about this laptop. And, subscribe, leave a notification, leave a like on this video if you really enjoyed it. It really helps, helps me to make these videos. And, I don't know, if you want to see more, stay notified, subscribe and, hit that notification bell, and you might see part 2, which is Windows 7. But if you guys really want me to install Vista and from Vista upgrade to 7, then I might do that. And the other thing is, I never ever used Vista. There is that, so you can take that into consideration. I've heard that it's similar to 7, but I don't know. It could be good. I could, give you guys my my reaction, even though you can't see my face, and I can't show you guys my face because, Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves. Have a nice day, and yeah, wish you luck on your, whatever it is you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. So, anyways, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.